to go along with the kits that I got from Nature Watch for the owl pellets. I just printed out these sheets, and they were supposed to write the name of the animal, but they didn't do that. But they drew the appearance of the animal, what the animal eats, its habitat, and wow facts. But this was Noah's, so she just drew on all of them. This is Anaya's. That's their appearance. She said they eat mice. And then one of the owls that we read about lives underground, so that was her drawing underground. And then one of her wow facts was owls hear better than other birds. And then Isaiah, he drew an owl. They eat bugs and worms. And I think this was his depiction of just being outside. And then it says one of the owls that we looked at, there's a great gray owl or something like that. The wingspan, it had a wingspan of 150 centimeters. And then some other things, we kind of went through this book that comes with the owl kit. And it's just got some really cool pictures. But we just went through this and just read about the owls, and I read some of the different facts and everything while they were doing these worksheets that I had printed out. And I can't remember the blog that I got that off of. And before we done this, I went through each of my books that I have that I knew had things in them, and I just put post-it note tabs in them so that we could go through. This is the book that I gave them to use as a reference to draw their owls. And it just shows you a bunch of different kinds. And I just done the same exact thing in each book. I just went through and marked where in that book they were talking about owls, and I read all of this to them. We talked about what nocturnal was. Of course, we talked about how the pellets were made. This book had just one. This is the one, I believe. Yeah. The great gray owl of Northern Europe and North America has a wingspan of 150 centimeters, and that's the fact that Isaiah wrote on there. So I just kind of went through these. This one is the Animal Atlas, and I think this book is really cool, but it just tells you like where certain animals are. And we looked at this daytime owl, and this is the one that said that its nest is in an underground burrow, and that's what Anaya depicted in her habitat. So that's all that we done, and then we dissected the owl pellets and saw what was inside of them, which was really cool. And that was it for our small little nature study. And we may go back over this and do it again. I kept the fake owl pellets and just put them back inside the box that they came in so that we can do this again. And I can just go back and make some different worksheets. Of course, we won't do the same ones. But I've got some owl projects in mind that we're gonna do, but for now this was just what we done for today.